What up, Daily Gang? Quick video about the skill rebalancing that came out the other day. So we're just going to cover each of these really quick just because of, the meta conversation. So first, Treason Phantom and Mechlord Refinement. These skills are going to get their effects reverted as I believe they are no longer too powerful. So Treason Phantom had that requirement that needed you to reveal 2 Phantom Knights monsters. This was the nerf that they applied to the skill. When it was just becoming too powerful, when they gave it all that support. So now you can reveal a total of 2 the Phantom Knights monster and or Phantom Knights spell or trap cards from your hand, and then you can send your Phantom Knight to the grave and do all of your Phantom Knight shenanigans. Now, you guys know I was never really a fan of Phantom Knights being really good. I was really happy they got their skill nerf, and I kind of wanted them to get hit a little bit more. But I do believe they are checked in the meta pretty good right now. Right? Rockets is a really prominent deck that has some very, very strong boss monsters now. Since Phantom Knights were in the meta, Phantom Knights were one of those decks that were very, very strong against Rockets. So now it will be interesting to see how they stack up against other decks like Tenyi and such. So going to be looking out for Phantom Knights. Mechlord Refinement. This skill is also coming back. What the heck happened to this skill, dude? I don't even remember what had happened to this skill. So turn 3 and onward. So you can only do it during certain turns, I guess. Mechlord card in the deck, or 1 Mechlord Astro Eradicator. Dude. Whatever, dude. It was Mechlords, and now it is Mechlords again, and it's a good, it's better Mechlord. So if you're a Mechlord guy, get up in there. So Order of Chaos. This is the Utopia skill, and this skill is getting strengthened. This skill just came out, and so now it is getting better. So now let's see what's happened to it. You can activate the blow effects once per turn. Each during this duel, you can only special summon Utopia monsters and monsters with level or rank 4. So it says during this duel you can only do that. During this duel this skill is used, you can only special summon Utopia monsters and monsters with rank 4. So this says during this duel you can during the duel you're already locked in no matter what. And so this says now that you're only locked in if you utilize the skill. I believe that is what it is saying. That's the only change that I can spot. Return to 2 cards, and this second effect is the same as well. If there are no monsters on your field, you can normal summon 1 via Salamander in addition to your normal summon. If there are no monsters, boom boom, you're good. It's the same thing. The only thing is now you're not locked in from the entire duel if you don't utilize the skill. You can only special summon Utopia monsters and monsters with level or rank 4. Both of those conditions are the same. You can activate the below effects once per turn each. Once per turn each. Okay, there you go. Just not a little bit not more restrictive. That's it. Not much happening there, but this is the big one here. The 3 effects nerf. So before 3 effects was a game-changing skill. It gave Link decks that didn't launch with such appealing or overpowered skills, it gave them super a big boost. Goki's originally people were not opting to the Go Onizuka skill. They were playing 3 effects on Playmaker. For a long time on Trickstar, people were playing 3 effects on Playmaker. 3 effects was the go-to deck for Mechlords, and it pretty much is for every other Link deck, whether it be generic or if it doesn't have a very good skill itself. They slap on 3 effects. So this is a big nerf to those decks. So before, you would gain attack points equal to the attack of your monster, and now you will only be gaining life points equal to the Link rating times 600. So in certain cases this will still be pretty good, right? If you do make a Link for Goki the Master Oga and you 3 effects yourself, you will be gaining 2400 life points. It's not what you were gaining before, but it's still something. But you are still going to get punished for decks like Solomon Great. This is not going to be good anymore, right? You're not going to gain 1800. You're going to gain 1200, you know, other decks that had powerful link 2s, powerful link 3s, you'll still gain life points. It just won't be as good. I don't think, you know, this is a massive nerf. I just guess that they don't want people to gain such a big advantage from not being, from, you know, your deck not pertaining to a certain skill, so you're just going to choose to get a better life point boost alpha. That's essentially what 3 effects boils down to, right? Better life point boost alpha if you play a link deck. So I don't know. I don't think that this will be super meta breaking. It's just kind of interesting that this is the way that they chose to nerf this skill. I know that people have been wanting 3 effects nerfed for some time, but out of the top decks that use it right now, who's this really going to be hurting? Maybe a deck like Tenyi. You know, they do try to focus on their synchro, so now they won't be gaining as much off of their other link monsters. You know, they're not going to be gaining 3,000 from Berserker. They're just going to be getting 18. You know, it's just stuff like that that is going to lower the amount of life points that you get. So that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about these skill nerfs. I know some people thought that they were going to handle things differently going into the new meta. Maybe a skill nerf on Blackluster Soldier, just because this one is really strong right now, basically carrying the archetype. But, you know, not at all. They feel like it is in an acceptable place right now. The speed duel meta is pretty diverse, I would say, right now. So I guess it's in a pretty good spot by Konami standards as well. So guys, let me know what you think about the skill rebalancing. Let me know if anything missed the list, or if, you know, there's anything that you think they should have got hit harder. So peace out, guys. Talk to you later.